Happy Sunday. Hello. How's everybody doing? Tried to find a new scenery for you guys with my polka dots tonight. So come on in. Let's get this show started. Let's get this show started. Drop your you know how we do it every week. Do your emojis and your number. Let me turn my phone down. All right, do your emojis and drop your numbers in, and let's get this going. Let's get this going. Y'all like my fedora hat? I try to do some polka dots over my eyes, as you can see. So to match my polka dot shirt. And you guys know you can go onto the website, the KQK website, and I'll put it in the chat, and you can find this shirt. You'll be able to find this shirt there. So I'm gonna put everything in the chat tonight because I got some things I want to speak on. I want to talk to you guys. You know, I like to be transparent, so I do want to talk to you guys about the LSSC. I'll touch on that, and then I'll also touch on. Don't forget about the raffle. I'll touch on the raffle, and just some other little strategies about spending. I want to tell you guys about, and it's from experience. So I do want to tell you guys about that. Hey Bella, how you doing? We got a number 3 in the bucket. Come on in, guys. A couple more people on here. Y'all come in. I got a 3 in the bucket just for joining. Give me your number, 1 through 100. Come on, I'll drop you in the bucket. We are going to do a little trivia today. So go ahead and get your minds right for the trivia. But yeah, hey, Miss McCoy, drop your number down. Drop your number so you can go in the bucket. I wasn't on last week. Had a couple things going on, but I do appreciate everybody that, was checking on me, wondering where I was and everything. But y'all see my polka dots over my eyes? I try to do some polka dots over my eyes to match my shirt. But I put my hat on and trying to make it cute. You see my scenery in the background? Miss McCoy, what's your number for tonight? 45. All righty. I got you in the bucket. Y'all just got to bear with me because I'm doing everything tonight. But it's all good. It's all good. It's going to be good. We're going to talk about adventure and things about your life. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm going to touch on strategies about spending wisely. And I know it's a couple people on here that can testify with some of the things that I've done. And maybe you could chime in and let the other audience know if you've used it or anything to that nature. So basically tonight, like I said, we're going to touch on strategies of spending wisely. We're going to unwind on this Sunday with some trivia and give away a few gift cards. And then I want to talk about, I'm going to touch on the LSSC because they are a scam and they have, they keep extending the verification. So you guys do not, if you know anyone, don't join it. It's a fraud, definitely a fraud. And we got a petition going on right now about the LSSC. So you remember I was telling you I was getting paid daily. I could see the money, but when I got ready to move it, I can't move it. But it's all good. So anywho, all right. So basically what we're going to start on tonight is, first of all, I want to say thank you guys for taking the time out on this Sunday just to join me. So I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you drop your emoji, drop your number so I can put you in the bucket. I will be dropping everything that I talk about tonight. I will be putting it in the chat so you guys will be able to see. Hey, Miss Watley, how you doing? We got a 5 in the bucket. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Drop your number in the bucket so when you get ready to win your gift card, I'll know exactly who to give it to. I can do this on my, y'all see my heart? I can do that. I can definitely do that. All right, so basically let's dive right in and we'll just wait till everybody come in. Once you guys come in, drop your numbers in the bucket and we would definitely do it for the drawing. Hey, Zachary, I got a 29 in the bucket for Zachary. Thank you, thank you. And Zachary, you the only one got a picture come up. What's up with that? Because you my number one? Is that what it is? Everybody else got their initial, but Zachary come on here and she got her picture. It comes up to where I can see it. But that's what's up. Let me give her some party emojis for that. So I appreciate that. Okay, so basically, this is what we're gonna talk about. Oh, hey Cheryl. Hey Cheryl, I got 90. I got Cheryl for 90. How you doing? Come on in. I'm doing it both tonight, y'all. So y'all just gotta bear with me, okay? But I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. Some of y'all need to come over here and spend a Sunday with me so you can advertise your business and also get on the website for me. What y'all think about my background tonight? I switched it up a little bit. Because I was gonna wear the little black and white polka dots. These come in black and white, tan and black, and blue and black. So check out the KQK website. It's in my bio. Just click on it and go purchase some of these. It's come in 3 colors. All right. So basically, this is what we want to talk about tonight. First of all, I want to say, if you have someone in your life, and anybody know me, I've been contemplating, right? But I'm ready now. As everybody know that Alan is from Honduras, and I have decided, which I've talked to my girls, I've talked to my mom, and I love it because it don't matter what it is. They don't let me get emotional. They back me. They back me on this. And just by hearing my mom say that, hey, whatever makes you happy, if I need to go to Honduras with you, I'll go. So that was like, bling, 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 green light, green light, green light. So I already been trying to get some land, out of this country because I'm sick and tired of paying for things and it's never ours. And we also know about this administration seem like everything is going in the toilet. So now I've decided I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go to Honduras, which I'm gonna get my first ticket the end of this month. So yes, I'm going. And what I want to do is, since I only work 2 days a week, I will be, when I get off on that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm gonna pop in Honduras, and then I'll come back over here and work my 2 days. So that's where I'm at right there. If you got someone you love and they want to experience something, not even just moving, just if you have someone you love and they want to experience something different, God made this world for all of us. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what nationality, what race. It don't matter. He made it for us to explore, not to just stay in one spot. And a lot of people is complacent to where they're at until they experience something else. So, and if anybody know that I went to El Salvador 2 years ago, and then last year, my daughter and I, we went to Honduras, Belize, Cozumel, and Costa Maya, and that was actually her first time, going to those places. So we experienced a lot of things that if you check out my YouTube, you'll see where I put in some little sketches and little pictures about the Honduran area that we was in. Belize wasn't too, it wasn't a whole lot outgoing in Belize, but maybe I just need to go back and I didn't visit the right spot. But anyway, so I did want to talk about that. If anybody got any insights on that, tell me what you think. I know a lot of people, when I talk to them, and my niece, I just talked to my niece, she's afraid of her daughter because her daughter wants to go to, I think, Colorado to school. And she don't want to get on the plane. She never got on the plane. And she's going into her 40s. So things like that, we gotta be able to branch out. Even if she have to drive her there. Go. Because if you're dealing with a teenager that wants to explore different things, let them do it, especially with this age, because these kids are on some other stuff. But anyway, Cheryl, I got you in the bucket. 42. Cheryl, no, 90. I got you, Cheryl. I got your 90 in there. So that's where I'm at with that. And you guys don't forget the $5 raffle. It will be September the 7th. I think I was telling everybody the 17th, but it's Labor Day weekend. And I will be in Atlantic City then, but I will still do it from Atlantic City. We'll do the raffle from Atlantic City. So don't worry about it. It's a $5 raffle for $100. So make sure you go to the KQK site. And you guys make sure you get on there and get that $100 so you can do barbecuing or just treat yourself out. All right. Before I get into the trivia, well, you know what? I'm gonna do the trivia in between we're doing the reset of the strategies of how to spend. And these are things that either I've done or I've experienced people done and I know it worked. But most of them I've done already, and I already put my information in, and I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to me. So before I do that, let's do a couple of trivia for the $10. This one will be for a $10 gift card. Make sure I got your number as you answer so I can put you in the bucket. So make sure. But this first one is just gonna be straight out for a $10 gift card without you'll get your number in the bucket as well as getting the $10 gift card. All right, Cheryl, let me see what. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see what she said. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna give you an update once I get to Honduras. And we've been looking for like places for Airbnbs, because it's like what we pay over here for rent, we can purchase something over there. So if you got a house that you're paying $2,000 or $3,000 for, you pretty much can purchase something small, and it might be something that you can like a fixer up or something. That's what we're looking for, because we want to do some Airbnbs over there. And so that's what I was researching all day today. Alan gave me a couple places to look for. Let me make sure I pronounce it right. Escapula. And I went on there and, looked for a couple places on there, and we did find a couple places. But I'm going to keep you guys, I'm going to keep you abreast. Trust me, because I'm going to be like, family, come on. Get you guys to come over there. All right, but let's do this. So the first trivia question for tonight is, and this is for a $10 gift card right out the gate, plus your name in the bucket for another pool. How about that? All right. What is the most expressive part of the face? What is the most expressive part of the face? Bella, I know you're on here. I know you do the obstetrician and everything. So I expect you to be on that one, girl. So I'm going to read it again. What is the most expressive part of the face? Okay. I don't know if this one's slow, but I see it here. And Zachary was the first person to answer that. Oh my God. Did I just go out? I just went out. Okay, I'm back. Can y'all see me? Tell me if you can see me. I don't know what's going on, but it's always something. Can you guys see me? Okay. Let's see. All right, we're back. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. My bad. Zachary, I'm sorry. Bella did. She did come up first. I didn't see hers above yours. I apologize. I'm sorry. My bad. Dang, don't beat me up, Bella. Bella is a number 3. All right, I'm putting you in the bucket. Number 3. I'm trying to get my lighting right, so y'all just bear with me. Number 3. Got you in the bucket. Oh, she ain't finna have that tonight, okay? You see what Bella say? Nope, I'm not having that tonight. I know remember I sent her emoji, so the emoji was on top, Bella. So I didn't see your number. I'm sorry. But it's all good. It's all good. I got you in the bucket. And I also got you, Bella, get the first $10 gift card. All right, that's for Bella. That's all right. All right, I'm going to go back to back, and then I'm going to give y'all some information. All right, this is a good one. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Let's see if you guys get that. And you can give me the first name and then abbreviate the last, or just, what I'm saying, and I'll know exactly who you're talking about, because I know it's kind of long. So who was the first man to walk on the moon? That's the second trivia. All right, Zachary got that one now. I don't see Bella nowhere. Okay, Zachary, good job. 29. We got 29 in the bucket. Okay, at least y'all know. Okay, look, I like that. But Zachary she got them fingers going on tonight again. So, but at least y'all know that I like that. I definitely like that. All right, I'm gonna give you one more, and then I'm gonna give you some strategies of spending wisely, and I'm gonna tell you my situation and why I want to share you guys share this with you guys so you can understand where I'm coming from. All right, this is a good one because I didn't know this one until I looked it up. What country have the highest life expectancy in the world? So where do they live the longest at on the average? On the average. So basically, that's what that question is. What country have the highest life expectancy in the world? What country do they live the longest with the average? China was in the ranking. Absolutely. Japan was in the ranking too. But we're talking about the number one. The number one. And see, look, y'all know y'all need to go to all these places. So obviously, you know, it's a little bit less stressful over on these places. But no, that's not it. I'm still looking for the number one. It starts with an M. It starts with an M. But yeah, some of these places did rank. I did see the ranking. Absolutely, Montana. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Monaco was the first one. And I was thinking, didn't Jeezy and Jeannie Mai name their baby that? Because I think she might be from them areas. Isn't that what they named their baby? Can someone correct me on that if I'm wrong? Oh, okay, his wife. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that the baby, his wife. Okay, so she named the baby. I know that the baby name was Monaco or something like that. But they, on the average, they live 86.5 years in the average range. From that, that's not me. So look it up. That's not me. I'm just telling you what when I Googled it, because I was like, oh, okay. But the ranking was China, Japan, India, Hong Kong. All of them was in the, they was in the ranking. So absolutely. Wally, what was your number? Did I put you in the beginning? You was 5, right? I think you was 5. Was you 5, Wally? Okay. Yeah, I got you in. Okay. Got you in the bucket. All right. So now let me tell you guys about me. Okay, that's his dog name. That's what I thought. Thank you, Zach. Yes. And you know what? I couldn't understand why they named that baby that. But celebrities, that's what they do. But I do like it now because they want her to live a long, long time. So they branded her with that name. So I do like that. So I did this channel for any newcomers on here. Make sure you drop your numbers 1 through 5. Any newcomers on here, I did this channel to be very transparent and be open, because a lot of people think because I walk the walk and talk the talk that I have everything together. No, I don't. It's just that, let me tell you, my sister been passed almost 12 years, and that was my go-to person where I can really talk to somebody. So, and I'm being honest. So what I do now, I might not go to church every Sunday, but you know what? I've been telling people when they ask how I'm doing, God hadn't forgot about me. Sometimes I feel like he have, but he ain't forgot about me. So that's why I just pray. Y'all ever been to where it seems like you praying and you be like, well, Lord, you know what? You told me to pray about it, leave it alone, and it will manifest, right? Okay. So me, myself, and I noticed that since I've been going through this with my truck and everything like that, and I appreciate everybody that's been there with me, I noticed that I was saying something and someone told me, stop saying that. Just stop it, because you put it in the air. And I was like, you know what? You pay off something and everything crashed. It's like the universe wanted to happen because I'm trying to do things right and nothing is going my way. So she was like, stop saying it, because you put it out there. So it seemed like it's just pasting it against the wall. I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to stop doing that. So in the midst of it, I do like Afterpay and Klarna. I don't know if you all ever heard of Afterpay and Klarna, but I'm going to tell you about Afterpay and Klarna. I've had those probably since the beginning of when they came out. Afterpay and Klarna, and then I'm going to tell you a couple more that falls like right in them as holding hands. It's like a 4-pay where you can buy something and you can pay it off in 4s. So if you don't want to add it to your credit card, or you don't want to, if you see something that's $400 and you have the $400, but you really don't want to spend the whole $400 right then. So what they do, they break it up in 4 payments. Y'all like my nails? Like my nails? They break it up in 4 payments. And long as you got that first payment in your account, they're going to spot the whole payment to whatever retailer or whatever service that you're trying to receive. So My daughter called me because she had some more information for me, and I jumped right on it. Because I know, I trust my daughters, and I know when they bring something that they're not going, they're not going to steer their mama the wrong way. So she brought it to me, and I don't care. It don't matter where I'm at in the house, y'all. I think it's these lights. I be sweating, it might just be this 50 coming along. But anyway, hey Michelle, I got you 3. No, 3 is taken. Look, they're twins. They're twins. Y'all see that? Her sister always have 3, and then this sister, which is the one that was pregnant, guys. Remember I told 2 weeks now. Yeah, that next day, Michelle went to the hospital and refused to have the baby. So she still got, as her little baby sister saying, she ain't never seen nobody to hold a baby hostage. So she's holding the baby hostage, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna give you 4. All right, so she want 4. I'm giving you 4, and it's going in the bucket. So no, a lot of people have been calling me, asking me, do we got a baby yet? Do we got a baby yet? No, we still don't have a baby. I think she's almost 40 weeks. So y'all please drop a comment and tell her, let that baby go. Let that baby go. Okay, so, all right. So we talked about Afterpay and Klarna. The next one, these are the ones that I did myself. It's called Snap Finance. And I'm going to drop everything in my bio afterwards so you'll be able to go back and look at it. Snap Finance. And they got like over 150,000 companies that you can choose for, in-store and online. And check this out. That company, too, that you can pay in 4s, just like Klarna and Afterpay. So basically, I'll give you an example. I needed 4 tires. And instead of me buying one tire, I decided to get all 4 at one time. So I put them on. That's what I did. I put them on the 4Pay, made it easier for me. So I want to bring this to you guys. Also, I'm going to pronounce it what I think it is because it's Katapult, Katapult. Katapult is pretty much like Klarna, Afterpay, and Snap Finance because they do in 4s. And what you do, you go in there and you answer a few questions, whether you want to do bi-weekly, weekly, or monthly, however you get paid. But me, I get paid weekly, but I do every 2 weeks because I don't want them taking it out every week. So I just say, every 2 weeks. So you can finesse it if you want. I didn't want to do it all the way out to 4Pay to monthly because it would take longer. So let me tell you, I finance my flight. So everybody want to know, Jada be flying and Jada be doing this. Like my Vegas trip that I go to every October, I put it on here. I break it up. If it's $200, I put it on here. So I break it up in 4s, and that's how I pay for it. So I be ready for Halloween every year out there in Vegas. So that's what I do. I'm sharing the knowledge. So that's Katapult. This one here is called the Rent app. And let me tell you about this one. It's called the Rent app. It works. It pays your rent. But here's the thing. This is what you got to do. So on my license, I still have my old address. And I haven't changed it until it expires. And I said, you know what? I'll change it then. So I haven't changed it. So if you don't put your address that comes up in like the IRS or repeatedly your address that's been coming up, then it will deny you and then you have to go back again. So I'm giving you this knowledge because I did it the first time. So what happens with the Rent app, it's called Rent app. And if you guys have any questions as I'm doing this, please drop it in the comments. It's called the Rent app. And what this do, it breaks it up in 2 payments. So what they do is, say for instance, if I owe a landlord $1,000, we're just gonna make it simple. I owe $1,000. I don't care if you got the money in your bank account or not, because remember the administration that we're in, we really need to hold on to our coins because we really don't know what's about to happen. So check this out. The Rent app, what they do is you fill out, put some information in, and then whatever you put in there, they send that whole payment of your rent. They'll send the whole payment. Even if you know that your pay period is going to be a little later and you add in, we're going to say the late fee is $100. So you're going to put in $1,100. So when they send it to them, they're going to send it with, they don't know it's a late fee, but you're just giving them around what it is. So when they send it, they're going to send the whole payment to your landlord, to your mortgage company, or wherever you send it to. And what's going to happen is they're going to break it up in 2s for you to pay it back. So that's the Rent app. Acima, and this is spelled Acima. I can really, I love this one because let me tell you what happened to me. My truck, my personal truck, went down when my big truck went down. And when I tell you everything was going on, a transmission cost me 45, almost $4,600. So I use a SEMA for that. A SEMA breaks it up in however you want it, monthly, every 2 weeks. I do every 2 weeks, like I say. And they so what they did was they pay that $4,500. And no, you don't have to have perfect credit for this. Just long as you got a steady, a steady credit to say, hey, I do pay back these 4 pays and things like that. So what happens was a SEMA sent the whole 4,500 to the transmission shop. So my transmission is getting done, and all I do is pay. They break it down, and no, it's not big payments with the transmission. I'm paying $198, every 2 weeks until I pay it back. So you can see. But walking out the gate, they had a special, and I had to pay $10. $10. I know this because I just did it. I had to pay $10 to the transmission shop with my car. So that's to let Asima know, hey, Jada is there, it's her making this transaction. So I had to pay $10 to walk away with them to do the transmission, for them to send the monies. So every now and then they'll do different promotion. I know right now that the Caterpillar is doing $1. So say for instance, if you had a birthday for someone and you want to spend $50, you got to pay $1 for whatever you spend on the Caterpillar right now. And that's what it gave me. So I don't know if it's different for different people, but they told me I can purchase anything. So you think I don't purchase flight for $1? Come on. And then they break it up. So that's all I'm saying. It's a way around it. So that's why I call strategies of spending wisely, because not all of us have the 7 and 8 plus credit score to where we can, just charge it. So now we can. And I'm giving you guys, just the edge up. And so this is what I did. I talked about Afterpay. I talked about Klarna, Snap Finance, the Rent app, Caterpillar, Asima. And one thing I know about Asima, if you choose like the location that you say, for instance, if you know this shop, I'm just gonna say Madison, and they always work on your cars, right? All you got to do is go in there. If they take the Asima, they're gonna give you a code, and they'll send you a text to your phone. It makes it come like that because they know you want that service right then. So that's how they do it, and it's only the initial payment, and then it's 90 days, same as cash. If you don't pay it back in 90 days, then they'll put you on a payment plan, and it doubles for the whole year. But that's for people that if you can't pay it off in 90 days. But I always pay off my Asima in 90 days because I don't want it to double. Then it defeats the purpose of me having having that easy pay. All right. I got one more I'm gonna talk about, but now we're gonna go back into the trivia because we already been on. I know it goes fast. I love you guys. All right, here we go. Let's talk about. We're gonna change the gears just a little bit. Just a little bit. How many bones make up the human skull? How many bones make up the human skull? Anybody know? How many bones make up the human skull? Okay, she said she's 38 weeks. Okay, well. This will be, I think, 39, right? How many bones make up the human skull? How many bones make up the human skull? Did I say body? No, the skull. The skull. I don't know if I might have said body. I'm sorry. The skull. The skull. How many bones make up the human skull? I hope I didn't say the whole body. Did I say the whole body? Because it looked like somebody said, okay, Michelle. Michelle got that one. Absolutely. I think I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I think I said the whole body at first, but the skull. All right, Michelle was 4. I think you was 4. Make sure y'all put your numbers behind it. I got you going in the bucket. All right. Was that Michelle was 4, right? Okay, yes. All right, here we go. Check this out. What is the name of the bone that forms your forehead? What's the name of the bone that forms your forehead? What's the name of the bone that forms your forehead? Okay. See, I knew Bella was gonna be on it, y'all. I knew she was gonna be on. It's called the frontal bone. Absolutely. Called the frontal bone. And if y'all wearing frontals and lace front, y'all should know that. Because that's where it's supposed to go right there. Right there. If you're new, make sure you drop your numbers. We're doing trivia tonight. All right, here we go. What part of the face contains the most nerves endings? The most nerves endings. What part of the face contains the most nerves endings? I don't know why they have to say nerves endings, but what part of the face contains the most nerves endings? Come on, guys. You guys get this one, you automatically get a $10 gift card. Automatically get a $10 gift card. No, that's not right, Zach, but good try. Automatically get a $10 gift card. I'm getting ready to write the names down. You don't even have to go. You're going to go. Yes, Zach. Absolutely. That's Zachary. Absolutely. Zach was 29. And also she get one going in the bucket. She beat you then, Bill. She beat you then. She beat you. All right. How many muscles are in the human face? Anybody can tell me that? How many muscles are in the human face? How many muscles are in the human face? How many muscles do it look like I got in my face? Y'all see my polka dots? Michelle said 43 for the win. 43 for the win. That's a number 4. Absolutely. No, Miss McCoy. It's 43. Only in the face. We're talking about the face. Only in the face. Only in the face. All right. Now, we're gonna switch this up just a little bit. Here we go. Let's talk about some sports. Are y'all sports fans? What team is known as the American team? Anybody know? What team is known as the American team? Any sport fans on here tonight? What team is known for the American team? That's probably why they act like they do, though. Yes, them Dallas Cowboys. That's probably why they act like they act. Cause honey, they be blinged out, and that's probably why they act like that. Because they're known for the American team. I got you, Zach. I got you. I got you, Zach. I got you. 29 going in the bucket. All right, here we go. Who has the most rushing yards in NFL history? Who has the most career rushing yards in NFL history? Who has the most career rushing yards in NFL history? Anybody know that? Even though they trash. Yeah, but you can't look. Don't be saying that. Nicole is right for that. Emmitt Smith, you're right with that one. But look, let me go back to what Zach say. But Zach, let me tell you, you don't say that in front of no Dallas Cowboys. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. What we got? Was that a 4? Who got that? That was a 3, wasn't it? I think that was a 3. Was that 3? Yeah, that was a 3. That was better. All right. That's 3. All right. So look. All right. Here we go. Which 2 teams have won the most Super Bowls? Which team have won the most Super Bowls? You can get which 2 teams have won the most Super Bowls? It's 2 teams, and you can abbreviate it. And as long as I can understand what you're saying, then we're good. Okay, and hold on, let me see. Okay, Zachary, Bella, Michelle. Okay, I can really understand Michelle. Okay. All right, Michelle will be the one that got it. New England Patriots and Pittsburgh. Yep, those are the 2 teams. Which that's Michelle, was you 4? Michelle was 4, I think. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. So we got her in there. All right. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's see if we got another one. The oldest teams. Okay. What are the oldest teams? And if you could tell me the year, because they're still in existence right now. Still in existence right now. Tell me the oldest team. And this is for your name in the $100 gift card. I'll just put your name. I'll put you in the drawing. How about that? It'll go in that $100 gift card for Labor Day weekend. All right. What's the oldest teams? Give me the oldest teams in NFL. The oldest teams in the NFL. I'm sorry. The oldest team in the NFL. And if you give me the names and the year, I'm gonna put your name in for the drawing, for the $100 drawing. Nobody know that? The oldest teams in the NFL. What are they? Yeah, that's one. That's one, Bella. That's one. Give me the other one. What we got? The oldest team that's in existence right now in the NFL. Bella, you hitting it, but the year is off. Okay. You got both of the. Okay, Bella. She got the Cardinals, and I'm looking for one more. Let me see what Michelle said. Oldest football club. Not the club. We're looking for the oldest teams. That's the original teams from the NFL. The original teams, yes. 1920 is what I'm looking for. That's the original team. Absolutely. So we got, Chicago and the Cardinals. That's it. Yep. Bella, you got that right. Absolutely. That's the original teams. And that's when in 1920 is when they started, and they still in existence right now. Absolutely. That was a 3. Right? That was a 3. Yeah, that was a 3. Good job. Good job. Look, y'all. See, look, and y'all see how y'all using y'all phones? Y'all need to have y'all kids using these phones like this. Because look, y'all are crushing it. Y'all are crushing it. For real. All right, here we go. Who is the oldest? What is the oldest bowl game for college football? What is the oldest bowl game for college football? What's the name of it? What's the oldest bowl game for college football? The oldest bowl for college football. What they call it? What do they call it? The oldest bowl game for college football. Tell me what they call it. Michelle. Yep, absolutely. Michelle got it. Michelle got it. I think you make sure you put your numbers behind y'all, because y'all gotta be guessing. I think it's a 4. Absolutely. What year? We're gonna switch it up. What year did the Titanic sink? Can anybody tell me that? What year did the Titanic sink? What year did the Titanic sink? Doom, 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 doom. Y'all know I used to have my man like, when y'all too slow. Absolutely. Who got that? Zachary got that one? That would be 1912. Yeah, I see you, Miss McCoy. I see you, Miss McCoy. You just moved a little bit slow, but yep, you're right. No, I see Zachary on there. I'm sorry, Michelle. Zachary got that one first. She was right before you, but she got it. Let me ask you, this is a true or false question. Let's see who can get this one. True or false, and then I'm going to tell you this last little thing before I touch up what I just said, and then we get out of here. I got 2 more pulls on the $10 gift card. Some people say honey never spoils. True or false? Honey never spoils. True or false? Do honey spoil? Can we keep it in our cabinet forever and ever and ever and ever and ever? That's what they say, Zach. They say honey never spoils. That's true. Absolutely. So Zachary 29. Because they say honey never spoils. I don't know why they say that, because let me tell you. So answer this question for me then. If it never spoils, maybe it's because of the type of honey I get. because I know for a fact if I don't get like all natural honey, if it sits in my cabinet, it becomes nothing but sugar. So to me, that sounds like it spoils, right? What y'all think? I don't know, but they say honey never spoils. I know when you go back and stir it up or whatever, then the consistency come right back. But I can tell, like, because I always turn it over. So if I turn it over, and especially if it's some cheap honey, oh my God, it's nothing but sugar. So I don't know, but that's what they say. They say honey never spoils. That's what they say. Honey never spoils. All right, Miss McCoy for the win. This is, look, for the win, Miss McCoy. I know you got this one. Question: do fish have eyelids? Do fish have eyelids? Miss McCoy, do fish have eyelids? They do not. Absolutely. So they say most fish don't, except for who? Which one? So the fish don't, but which one? Isn't that amazing? Fish don't even have eyelids. So what they do? Their eyes stay open all the time, so they don't be blinking up under the water. God is phenomenal, y'all. Y'all really got to think about and just analyze all the stuff that he give us. Absolutely, sharks. They say sharks have eyelids. Absolutely, Zachary. That's right. But I mean, just analyze. Y'all ever just sit? It's mind-boggling how we don't take the time to just think about, like, him knowing every piece of hair on our head, and it's a lot of us in this world for him to know that. But it's just mind-boggling, or how you do something and then you reflect it later and be like, you know what? That's just like me going to El Salvador before I met Alan a few years ago, like 3 years ago. And now here it is. I wanted to go to Guatemala, and now all his family is in Honduras and Guatemala. You know? And then I was telling my friend Gina, I was like, Gina, I want to go to Guatemala. And she was like, girl, that sounds like something you need to be stepping on, or something that you cough up when you say Guatemala. So that's how we think. Like, we ain't trying to go to those places, but I am. I want to go to the places. And believe you or not, my daughter, when she was in, I think, middle school, when she first started middle school, she said she wanted to go to Indonesia. And now she's going into her late 30s. So I took her last year to Honduras because I didn't think I'd ever take her to Indonesia. But one of my business partners called me the other day and was like, that she got some hotel discounts for Indonesia. So I was like, girl, for real? She was like, yeah. She was like, I got a couple I want to give to you. So I was like, you know what? I want those. I said, because I never thought I'd be able to take my daughter. And I had to go look it up when she told me she wanted to go to Indonesia. Because she was saying that the clothes and the shoes in Indonesia, she could get a pair of Nikes over there for just a few dollars. When we over here pay for Nikes and we spend over $100-something, but over there, they only spending just a few dollars over there. So I told her the other day, I was like, you know what? Give me those. So anybody want to go to Indonesia with us? Because we're going. We're going. Just hit me up. All right. So look, before we go, let me tell y'all this. What whale is the largest animal on Earth? We're going to do that one. And for a $10 gift card, go ahead. And then I got 2 pools. I'm going to pull in the bucket before we go. So who was that last winner for the $100 gift card? Who was that? We talked about it was Zach. Okay, it was Zach. All right. So Zach, I'm going to put you in the $5 gift card. That's for Zach. And then Bella, it's the blue whale, absolutely. So Bella got another $10 gift card for that one. All right, now let's pull. Shake it up, baby. Now shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. So let me tell you, I've been on this just getting exercise in a little bit. And I'll tell y'all the reason why I started it, but I'll tell you once I go to Honduras, so you'll know. All right, 3. Can y'all see that? Y'all know. Oh, there we go. Let me put it on the backboard. Oh, and anyway, y'all see this beautiful picture back here? My daughter gave me this. She went to Hawaii. Bahamas. And they hand, it's a canvas. Y'all see my hand on it? See how it's moving? It's a canvas, and I attached it to some boards. Can't remember what she went. I think it was Hawaii or somewhere, but they did it in front of her, and she thought about me, and she brought. This is what she brought me. So isn't it nice? It's just it's a canvas with the elements because I love animals. I love animals when I don't have to hold them or touch them or anything like that. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, I like dogs on a picture. I like cats on a picture. I like animals on a picture or statues or things like that. I don't like them to be able to hold them and stuff like that. Like when we went to Honduras, I can't remember what that thing was that Montana and Junior held, but furry animal, I can't remember. But anyway, whatever. I don't want to hold it. You know what I'm saying? But I love to display it. That's just me. But anyway. Okay, what she said she got it from. But yeah, isn't it pretty? So I have a small one, a small one like this too. So I put it, I posted it up. But anyway, okay. So Bella, was that Bella 3? That's Bella, right? That's another $10 gift card. She racking up tonight. She is racking up tonight. I'm gonna have to borrow some of this money back, y'all. For real. Okay. Before I do the last drawing, we're gonna get out of here. Let me recap really quick for everybody. I am gonna put it in the chat. Afterpay, Klarna, Snap Finance, the Rent app, which is huge right now because we don't know what's going on. The Calipil, Acima, and the last one I want to talk about before we go because we're running over time tonight. Self, and I gotta do this because, like I say, my credit did drop a little bit. It's called Self Credit Builder. I don't know if you guys heard of that. Some people can go on for as little as $1. And what they do is they give you options to set up whatever you want to pay yourself. So what happens is, in the beginning, I started this when I first started trucking, and it works. It really works. So what I did was I set up $50 out of my check. And what they did was they take the $50 out of my account and put it in another account, and it sits there. It's like you're paying yourself. And then I chose 12 months. At the end of 12 months, every month that they're able to pull it out your account automatically, it gives you points to your credit. So I chose 12 months, and then I did it around Christmas time. So at Christmas time, either you can get a check or I just automatically ACH'd it back into my account. So I was able to buy gifts with it for Christmas. So it's like a savings, but also you're building your credit report with it. So I do like that. So they give you options. You can choose 12 months, 24 months, and then you also can choose how much you want to take out. But no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's like paying your light bill. If they pull it out and it's not there, then it don't work for you. But every time they pull it out, it dings your credit as if you paid a bill on time, and they give you a score with it. So what it does is it boosts your credit. When I first started trucking almost 10 years ago, the guy was like 22 years old, and he had just bought his first house, and that's how he did it. And he was the one that showed me how to do the self-credit, and I've been doing it ever since, and it's been 10 years. So now when my credit drops, when I have some stuff going on, I just go to, it's called Self-Credit Builder, and I'll put that in there too. And it builds your credit back up. Because I'm not like Cheryl. If anybody knows Cheryl, she's to the T with this credit and when to use your credit card and when not. I'm going to get with you on that, Cheryl, because I commend you for that. Much kisses for that. Because we all need to know about that, and they need to be teaching that in school. So what I did with this app, that's why I want to come and make sure I'm just really transparent with you guys about everything and give you the knowledge that I get. Because going into this 50 era, I need everything that I can get. And people, they don't want to give you free game. And I do. Because you know what? I want to see you guys go to the top because the bottom is just too crowded. So I'll put everything in it. If anybody have any questions about it, let me know. I got one more. This is the last one. We got one more drawing. Yep, we got one more drawing for the $10, and I'm about to do that. And before I leave, I'm going to give you one more trivia. And then we're going to get out of here. And I really appreciate you guys winding down, taking the time with me. What is the most common facial feature in humans? What is the most common facial feature in humans? What is the most common facial feature in humans? That's the last one for I'm gonna throw your name in here 3 times, and then we're gonna pull. What is the most common facial feature? It's not the face, it's the facial feature of, yes, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Bella got that one. Okay, I'm gonna drop you in here, Bella. I said 3 times, and then we're gonna do, so that's 1, that's 2. And I look, because these are my subscribers that really support me. So I already have some of their numbers already ready. Are y'all ready? She get on your nerves. Look, Bella on it tonight, y'all. She on it. But this just give you time to relax. And I'm not able to go put my money into the tithes and offering at church. So this is what I do. And I also still use the Fetch app, guys. I use that Fetch app. Remember, I use the Fetch app. And I also, let me tell you, if I don't do that in church, I do support. There's one hospital that I support. And I'll tell you why real quick before I take this last drawing. St. Jude's. I don't know if y'all get those packages. I support St. Jude 100%. So I'm always sending money to St. Jude. And I do have a church home in Macon. I don't get to go as much as I like, but I do send money to the kids' ministry there. So I do a little something. I do just a little something. So I do that. But St. Jude, I like it because when my daughter, once my sister had passed, I don't know if you guys noticed it, know this, but I'm gonna just tell you this about St. Jude. When my sister passed, she went to my mom's house, and this year will make like 12 years. She had a real bad headache, and she went into the hospital, and she never came out. So you got to kiss and love on your people while you can, and I miss her dearly. But my daughter scared the heck out of me, and I ended up having to take her to St. Jude because she was having like crazy headaches, the same as what my sister was having. And at the time, I think it's been like 12, 13 years ago. So she was in her early 20s or teens. She was in her early teens. And I took her to St. Jude, and they did all the CAT scan, all the stuff they needed to do, and I didn't get not one bill. Not one bill. So that's why if you know anything about St. Jude, just check it out and give something. I don't care if I don't send but $5. I send something to St. Jude all the time because they never give a bill, and everything come off of donations and just the love offers of what people give them. So, and it's a kids hospital, and I used to do it, and I know I haven't did it in a long time, and I would like to do it. Maybe I can do it this year with the support of some of you guys. What we used to do is we would go to the Dollar Tree, and we would get like $100 worth of dollar gifts, and we would wrap them for the kids there, and we would take them. And I know the last time I did it, I couldn't wrap them anymore because of the chemicals and stuff that was on the wrapping paper. So we just had to take them. But I think I would do that this year. I think that would be one of the things that I put on my to-do list. But anyway, so before I go with this last drawing, I want to say thank you guys. Love you guys so much for just taking the time out to wind down with me. I really love it. And let's do it, Zachary. I'm with you with that. I like to take my kids so they can see that the kids that not fortunate and the kids that born with cancer and things like that, they born into the world with these type of things. They didn't even ask for the world, and then the world give them cancer or whatever. I don't know, but maybe I didn't say that right. But y'all understand what I'm saying. So anyway, I don't like to get mushy. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I'm not gonna wait until I get 2 and 3 million followers. Every increment of 50, because 50 is what started this. So every increment of 50, I'm gonna come on, and I'm gonna come on in spurts, and that's how I'm gonna do my giveaways. So every increment of 50, and I think right now I'm shy of 200, just a little bit. So make sure you watch my subscription. Make sure you go on YouTube and keep up with me, because every increment of 50, that's when I'm gonna give it away. All right, guys. All right, let's close this out. Thank you guys for I'm gonna shuffle it up, and I'm not gonna look, for staying with me tonight. All right. Here we go. Last one. I can't make this up. Can y'all see it? I can't make this up. Let me see, can I put it on my hat? Oh, there we go. Y'all see it. We got 3. We got Bella. I know she really make you sick tonight, right? She really make you sick tonight. All right, so Bella gonna take away $40 tonight, you guys. So I started with 50. This is what it is. What I do is I scan all of my receipts, and I got a few gift cards now, and so Bella will get she'll get the $40 gift card tonight. Zachary will go in twice. She'll get 10, and I'm gonna also put her in the $5 drawing. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me for almost an hour tonight. I love it. Wind down. Remember to pray. Love on your people. I thank you guys so much for just hanging with me. Right now, I got some stuff weighing on my shoulders. Just pray for me. I will announce everything later. So make sure you guys just keep me in your prayers. God bless you. And until next Sunday, tell a friend, tell a friend. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you guys next Sunday. Bye-bye.